11 days before he tagged along with Michigan Conservation Officer Carter Woodwike on the opening day of the state's firearm deer season, Lieutenant Gerald Thayer joined Officer Jackie Postema at a monthly meeting for a local Cub Scout pack. They were special guests at the meeting and invited to share information about what they do in their roles protecting the state's natural resources.
My job is mostly administrative, logistics, scheduling, training, all of those kind of things. And I have people like Jackie who keep me in line. She'll call me up, Lieutenant, what are you doing? And keep me in line, right? So I have good people like Jackie that help with all kinds of things as far as our field work goes.
We are the same as a Michigan State Trooper. Do you guys see the men and women in blue with the blue cars and the red light on top? So we are the same as them, they are the same as us. However, we focus more on the recreation laws. Recreation laws include hunting, fishing, trapping, snowmobiling, boating, four-wheeling, all of that. We can go to car crashes, we can go to domestic disputes, we can handle anything that the state police can handle.
Lieutenant Thayer and CO Postema shared many aspects of their jobs, as well as anecdotes from their careers.
And as I was passing a nearby bank, guess what happened? A 911 call that there's a bank robber in that bank. So being I'm a trained police officer, I'm not gonna just drive by, right? I'm gonna go in and try to help. I didn't know it at the time, but I positioned my patrol truck right in the bank robber's way so he couldn't get out. He was still in the bank, but I parked right in front of his getaway car. He seen where I had parked and he scooted out the other door. We thought he was heading to the woods. A sheriff's deputy pulled in behind me, and him and we were headed out to the woods. So all of a sudden I seen a $10 bill on the ground next to the dumpster. And I motioned to the deputy and I was like, so he covered me while I opened the dumpster, and this guy was laying in the dumpster and all the garbage with a whole bunch of money all over him. And we caught the bank robber that day. I wasn't looking for a bank robber, I was out working the natural resource regulations and laws, right? And it just happened.
I counted how many shots they had in an hour, which was 120. 120 shots on a small little pond that was probably from the edge of this room to the edge of that room and not very wide. It was a pretty small pond, so having 120 shots in an hour, that's quite a bit of shooting, right? Yeah. That is a lot of bullets. So I made contact with all the people. There were 6 individuals. 5 of them were hunting, and they only had 6 birds out of 120 shots. So what happened is I confiscated their firearms that they had, their shotguns. A lot of them got tickets. All of them got tickets out of the 5 that were hunting. And we were able to charge restitution, which is money back to the state for taking those birds illegally. 90-something% of our contacts are positive contacts that don't lead to anything, and it's just a contact. So.
They also tried to answer as many questions as they could, from the kindergartners through 5th graders.
Why do people need a fishing license for fishing?
Oh man, that's a really good question. Thank you for asking. So when you buy your fishing license, of course you guys don't need one, right? But do you have to follow the fishing rules? Yeah, you guys learn that a lot here in Cub Scouts, don't you? Follow the rules. It's the right thing to do. But the reason that people buy fishing and hunting licenses is so we can support the outdoors and our natural resources. Like when you buy your fishing license, our fish division can go out and plant more fish at our rearing ponds and stuff.
At the end of their presentation, the officers provided the scouts an opportunity to interact with some of the furs they brought and quiz them on what animals the furs came from.
No, it's a fisher. So it's, yeah, so it's in the weasel family, but it's pretty cool, ain't it? I was driving in a boat on a lake, and I saw something in the water. So me and my partner, we turned around and we're like, what was that? Was that a fish? Turn around, and it's this possum curled up, just starting to sink. Bubbles are coming out of its mouth, and we're like, oh, we'll just get it and throw it on land or whatever, or throw it in the garbage because it's dead. Well, we got it in the boat, and it was not dead. It was just plain dead in the water, which I never thought I would see in my lifetime. So they do play dead.